All right, we're good.
All right, well, welcome to the podcast number 4. I
I
had
didn't
to
get
look
my
it up
countdown.
to see which one it was. It's number 4. So, welcome to the podcast number 4. I am Forrest.
Hi, Forrest.
They're gonna
Robbie.
introduce themselves, so I guess I'll introduce them. Robbie.
I just introduced myself.
Well, I talked over you.
I was waiting, and then I was gonna say hi.
Well, that's Mike.
Feel bad at intros. It's fine. Keep going.
That's fine. We are bad at intros. So, really quickly, I wanted to address something before we went into our weeks. So, I'm just going to address it now. The recording issues and stuff, like the videos being uploaded on the channel currently. We had a huge session. Me and Mike did anyway. We recorded a bunch of videos in preparation for actually last weekend, which I hung out with Robbie. But I had to travel to go there, so we recorded a bunch of things in advance, and we had a little bit of recording hiccups during that, so that's why they're all, frame rate dropping, skipping, and resolution dropping sometimes during the videos. But
it happened in one of the Pokemon episodes too. I noticed a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't happen as much in Pokemon, but Smash is just damn.
I also had issues recording.
Oh yeah, your computer completely shut off on you.
Yeah, it blue screened in the middle of a session.
That was great. So hopefully we don't have any more of those in the future.
Is that just a common thing for Windows 10 PCs to just blue screen out? Because like mine loves doing that when I play VR chat, just straight up blue screening.
Probably. Windows 10, it's the best. I think I have Windows 10 and my computer's broken how many times? So, let's go into our weeks. Why don't we? Who wants to go first?
You have the longest to talk about, yeah?
I do.
Then I'll go first because I have the least to talk about.
You usually do.
So I just been uploading Smash and Pokemon off and on, Other than that, just doing the college works and working the jobs.
The best life.
I finally got all the characters on Smash.
We all actually reached that point recently.
Yeah.
I think Robbie reached that point when I was over at his house this previous weekend, and I just reached that point like when I came home. I played a little bit. I finally unlocked everything. So
in Smash.
To get that, so to get all those characters.
Didn't take me that long.
Robbie, you wanted to go into your week then?
Sure. So I worked every day of my life and had a lot of issues.
That's everyone.
We apologize for Robbie's bread daneness. Bread dane. Yes, not
Right,
brain dead.
I want to apologize for both of my colleagues' brain deadness. One just woke up from a nap and it's going on nighttime, and the other one has been up all day and is now getting tired. So.
Wait. I didn't just wake up from a nap. I woke up from sleeping and then a nap.
That the extra nap is what killed you, probably.
Probably not.
Meanwhile, you got me pumping iron, or caffeine, as you like to call it.
I'm also chugging caffeine into my blood veins.
It just hasn't reached your heart yet. It hasn't circulated.
No, the heart is pumping. The brain is just, the gears are rotating faster. They just don't know where to go.
Gotta pump that energy to the brain. So, Robbie, I know you did a lot more than work. Come on, boy. Tell us all about it.
A lot more today?
No, last week.
Weeks.
Which is more like 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Is it?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago?
It's been 3 weeks, boys. We did miss one. We should have recorded last weekend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Whenever you were up here.
Well, this is awkward.
I just dated it.
We missed one. We'll do
No,
that.
we didn't miss it. It goes up on Sunday. So we're still on schedule. It's just we missed a recording date.
As long as we're on schedule, I don't give a shit.
We missed a session because Forrest came up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But we had fun anyway.
So that's basically what me and Robbie did during our weeks. We had a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, so I've just been spending like the past month uploading all the footage me and Forrest recorded in bulk.
Yeah,
I still have to get around to editing Mario.
So, Robbie, did you want to talk about anything before our big weekend extravaganza.
No, same should happen to me.
All right, well then I'll just pump out because I did a couple things before I had the crazy ass weekend at Robbie's instead of Bernie's. No one died though. That was a good thing. Anyway, so during my week leading up to that, I watched a ton of Smash tutorials and played a bunch of Smash because that's what I do like every damn week before I'm waiting. And it was funny because again, I just watched the basic tutorials for that damn game and I learned like 6 different new things in the game that I didn't know existed before. Like teching. I didn't know teching was a thing, which is where you hit shield when you hit the ground and you just instantly get up. You can do that on walls. You can do it like on like weird ledge things you could do. It's just really weird. Interesting, but it just makes me always sad because that means I gotta learn in order to do stuff. So honestly, other than that, I guess the rest I can talk about in news. So we'll just head up to that then. We'll just head back to the weekend, our big weekend, Mr. Robbie.
Hell yeah.
Like I came up to Robbie's, which I don't usually do, and we had a fun ass time.
Hell yeah. Forrest was scared to drive to Pittsburgh, so my little brother had to go pick him up.
You know what? You didn't have to share that.
Oh, I had to share that. So then he finally got up here, and as soon as he got here, I was like, don't even take your coat off because we have to go grocery shopping. Then we went grocery shopping, and I said, Forrest, I want to buy snacks that you like. And then everything that I picked up that was healthy, floats around healthy.
I was like, I don't want to eat that.
I don't want that. I thought you were buying stuff for me. And I'm like, Forrest, you ungrateful bitch.
I was like, no, I don't like that, so why are you buying it?
No, but we ended up having a lot of fun. We ended up doing a new D&D campaign, and we played a shit ton of Magic.
I shouldn't say new D&D campaign. That's the first one I had that was legit. The first D&D campaign that started up. We took the fucking time. We took 8 goddamn hours to make our characters.
Yeah, we went a lot more in depth than any other campaign that we did. Like
Staking hours. Oh god. We finally got to play though. Not for a lot, but a decent amount. And
even Josh. Listen, Josh is like so ready to continue playing. He had so much fun.
It was fun. It was legitimately fun. Whenever you said honestly, D&D, the main like bad thing I would say is just setting it up in the first place. That's really the hardest part.
I had so much fun setting up. Like I don't know what you're talking about. You're just mad because we have a weight system and you have to count down weight. I
hate math, and D&D has a lot of math in it. I am bad at it. Good lord. But I'm not gonna get into that.
There's silver pieces and electrum pieces and copper pieces and gold pieces.
Currency system and shit, and it's just they wanted us to pay taxes, Robbie. There's a tax system.
Yeah, there was your daily. Dude, it's fun.
God, it was just too much. I was happy though. I got to test
daily taxes. That seems
yes. They had a tax system.
Crazy.
A living.
It wasn't anything
system,
expensive.
A drinking system, an eating system.
I'm pretty sure one of them ended with like over 100 gold pieces, and it was like 3 copper pieces, which is the equivalent of a penny to us.
Basically, it's what copper is.
Yeah, it was like 3 copper pieces per day, and there's someone over 100 gold.
There's like 10 coppers a silver, 5 silvers is an electrum, 2 electrum is a gold,
and 10 gold is a platinum.
Why?
Yay.
I don't know. In fact, I did that offhand too. Damn. D&D information be bad. It's taking over my brain. I'm not going to be able to play my old PS2 games. I'm not going to remember what the buttons are. I'm going to be
He's going to be like, it costs 2.5 gold pieces. That gives me 1 electrum.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I've only got 3 silvers left.
I also want to point out that I bought a shit ton of snacks and Forrest ate most of it in the first.
Not most of it. I ate like what you bought for me. I ate like 2 boxes of brownies.
Forrest, no. So When we woke up, so I didn't even buy them just for you. The only thing I bought just for you was that can of
Should've
Pringles. Everything else was for
specified, Robbie.
everybody. Oh my god. You left me 2 cheese sticks out of that entire pack.
Look, I was hungry, and
It was over the weekend. We had so much pizza and like other food you could have made.
I didn't want to cook anything.
I'll just eat cheese sticks. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It was fine.
Forrest, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just gonna play a game of solitaire.
I ate like 2 pounds of like cheese. I ate so much fucking cheese over the weekend. It's no wonder I was constipated for the next like 3 days that week. Whoa, computer! You guys still there?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up?
Computer screen started to go black on me because of inactivity. Jesus, that's gonna be an issue. I wonder if I can change that.
The personalization that goes to sleep.
Personalizations.
Yeah, and then change when it goes to sleep, and you'll be fine.
Personalization.
Right click the background, hit personalize, Forrest. It's easy.
So I'm just
Actually, I don't
gonna
even think it's in there.
include a tidbit here, while we're waiting.
Yes.
If
I don't care. Let's keep
anything
talking.
weird happened with the audio in this podcast, including my mic, blame Forrest.
What?
That is all.
I always blame Forrest.
What did I do?
9/11.
Forrest strives for a quality
God.
above the standard.
Whatever. All right. I ate shit ton of cheese. Back to the cheese. That's what's important here.
He also ate an entire block of cheese with the cheat sticks.
He would rather talk about cheese than talk about the fact that he made me change my mic settings a whole fucking bunch.
I didn't make you do anything. You did it on your own. I said it was fine. I just didn't want to hear like game stuff in the background, which we don't. I haven't heard it yet. It's good. We're doing great. We're doing wonderful.
That's part of the immersion. What are you talking about? You gotta hear that slight echo.
So yeah, did D&D session, which is wonderful. I am my D&D character is Gerby, the gnome. Also a bard, but whatever. You guys still there?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
I was
listening. You're
making
talking.
sure. For a minute there, I couldn't. I didn't
We
want-
literally are not supposed to talk over each other, so...
Oh, yeah. We've been following that rule.
Well, we have.
Oh. So yeah, I had tons of fun. I played a bunch of Magic decks. I actually made a bunch of Magic Gathering EDH decks and brought them up, and we played some of that, which that was fun too. Got to play some Smash with Robbie. He found out that he actually doesn't want to kill me whenever he's playing with someone on his team against
Yeah,
him.
if it's 2 of us versus Forrest, we can actually, it's like a fair game, so then I don't
They
actually
still
want to
get
kill
mad,
for it.
though. They'll end up beating me up, and then I'll use some combos or some
Some bullshit tactics.
as Robbie calls them, and then he'll get really angry again. So even if they're playing 2 against 1, sometimes it isn't.
I will have 11 damage, and Forrest will sit next to the wall, won't move until I get close to him, then he'll just throw me off. So yes, I get pissed.
Damn.
The edge of the screen.
So we had to go through and pick maps without edges of the screen.
We did, and then I meteor smashed you into death a couple times.
Well, there was the one time, I think we had changing arenas on, and Forrest was stuck.
I died twice to changing arenas. One where stage hazards was turned off, so the one stage, like the one Metroid stage where you can break apart the stage that has goo. You can't do that because apparently that's considered a stage hazard. It wouldn't break. So I tried coming up through the bottom of the stage by breaking the goo, and it didn't work, so I died. So that happened. Then I also die whenever there's a stage transition, and whenever the stage is transitioning, you can't actually go through platforms.
Yeah, so he kept like ducking,
And
he's like, "Why aren't I going through it?" And then it started lowering.
I'm like, why can't I go through the platform? I ducked like 6 times in a row trying to go through the platform. It was fun. It was good. It was a good time. So yeah, I played a lot of Smash, played some Magic the Gathering, did a D&D campaign, and hung out with Robbie. It was a really good weekend, honestly. That's pretty much all that happened these past 2 weeks. I don't think anything else happened that I can think of. Anybody have anything to add?
Was it last week that I fell down my stairs?
Yeah, I think that was the
Okay, that's something that happened. My landlord didn't salt my stairs, so I took 2 steps because I was running a little late, and my feet went straight up in the air, and I slid on my ass down 11 stairs. My coccyx still hurt.
Your stairs don't have a railing, do they?
Yeah, they have a railing on the one side.
You should use that railing.
Yeah, well, they've been salting it now, so.
Alright.
Probably just almost died.
That's the second story I have of falling in these podcasts.
Damn.
Alright.
Put a counter up.
You've been falling a lot. Jeez.
Did you seriously just make me want to put a fucking counter? No. You edit. Fuck you.
Alright. We want to go to news now? News for fun?
Sounds good to me.
And if that's where you're ready to go, yeah.
I'm ready. So literally, Mike, we played we played Smash this morning, and you might have got that update on Smash for the new version that's coming, 2.0.
Yeah, I saw the update.
So
I haven't gotten it yet, but I'll check.
there is a good chance that Piranha Plant will be in that.
Still don't know how to fucking unlock Piranha Plant. I think I deleted the email.
Did you get the game digitally?
Yes.
Then it's already unlocked. It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, you just had to get the gold coins that they give you for buying the game.
I bought it physically, so I had to go.
Don't remember if I did that.
Next
It
step.
should have automatically given it to you and then made your
Robbie, you just
membership
said you
cheaper.
bought it online.
That's okay. So I got everything then. Awesome.
Yes, you're good.
Good.
More Switch news though. Good thing is that the Switch. I know we had that. Everyone except for me has that NES free thing that you can get.
Which you should get because you can play online. We can record some Super Mario Bros.
Jesus, that blew out the fucking. Like, holy shit!
I totally forgot that like we were talking in Discord and that I could browse and look at things. I've just been sitting here staring. No, I've just been sitting here staring at this black screen for the recording for the entire duration of this.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey, good thing though, hackers checked on the Switch's on the Switch. Either it was the NES emulator, I think they checked code on, but there was like 22 SNES game titles in its code. So there's a good chance that they're going to emulate SNES games on the Switch as well.
So more on that is that what they're planning to do with the Switch is not just to emulate SNES games, but the rumor is that they're going to emulate everything. SNES, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color, 3DS.
Oh!
Yeah, they're going to be emulating every console they have, which would put them to the top of the console list.
I am so fucking good for that.
Oh yeah, dude,
I mean, it's
super
gonna suck because I have to buy them all over again, but
they're gonna come in packs like the NES thing, and even then, the NES one, I just realized the other day, it's not a set list of games. They keep updating it and adding stuff.
Wait, for free?
Yeah, well, the NES one was free. I'm sure you're gonna have to make like one payment for the next couple, but it's going to be like updated rosters of games.
The problem is that it's going to be first party titles.
At first, like they added.
No, at first,
they keep adding shit to it, Forrest. I'm sure they're going to get the entire library in there. The only thing that's going to cause people to do is go out and buy SD cards.
Oh,
yeah, but it's not like the PlayStation Portable where they sold special SD cards for it. It's going to be exactly like SD cards. It's going to be SD cards, micro SD, which aren't expensive. They're like $20 for 64 gigs.
That sounds good. That sounds like what they should have done with the SNES Classic and the NES Classic. And they're like, well, why don't we just do it with the Switch? We'll stick an SD card in there and just download stuff into an emulation like program or something. See, that's not that's all right. That's okay, I guess. I'm not you know. I think that's fine. That's actually good. I am happy that it's coming to the Switch. But Game Boy like Advance stuff. I mean, there was already. I think they already had the original Pokemon games and stuff on the Switch, right? Or was it on the 3DS or? I can't
3DS had the Pokemon games. It had like the 3D Pokemon games.
So yeah, they can just bring them to the Switch and other stuff like that now. So that works. That's good. I like that. Big news, Mike. You'll like this one.
Hmm?
So, Metroid Prime 4
Hmm?
was announced
Hmm?
in 2017, but now we know who's making it, which is pretty fucking obvious who should have made it, and that's exactly who's making it. Retro Studios is making it, which is good. They are the ones who originally made Metroid Prime games. They're making number 4. They also made
When?
Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze. So.
When?
Honestly, they didn't give a date. Apparently, the development is not going great. From whatever Kotaku told, like what I read on Kotaku, it's not going great according to some of the people working with it. But I don't know what that's supposed to mean. There wasn't a release date, just that it's like it's confirmed, like double confirmed. It is being made by Retro Studios, and it's gonna come out at some point, which is good enough for me. I'm just happy it's coming out. You know, we could have got Mike. You gotta remember,
Mm-hmm.
there was a point in time where I was depressed because the only Metroid game that looked like it was gonna come out was the fucking Guardians game on the 3DS. You remember that piece of shit? It was a multiplayer only game.
No. I mean, I played
Yeah,
Hunters. I played Hunters a bunch.
I'm talking about Guardians. It was like that chibi weird. They're all in space suits and shit.
Hunters was fun.
Keep ignoring me, Mike.
Did somebody say Monster Hunter?
No. no, we didn't.
But I'm so excited. I got it for PC, and I have one friend that plays it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Cool.
We have it on PS4. I don't know what you want from us. That's how it worked, man.
Well, even on PS4, you wouldn't play. I've asked you guys. You played the one night, and that's it.
We got to the damn behemoth, and we were all just sick of the grind at that point. It got annoying.
Well, I didn't get there yet.
We didn't get there yet. Just fucking.
Screw you guys. I'll just play on PC. It feels better on PC anyway.
Back to games. So
That is a game.
Yeah, I know, but I mean like the news. So is anyone else gonna play Sekiro when it comes out?
No.
Sekiro.
I do. I plan on getting it.
So yeah, it's just basically Dark Souls. Like, it's
Not really. It has a way better combat system, but yeah. Getting
Well,
there.
okay, combat, but it's been confirmed that it has a hub area. Like any other Souls games, hub area with an NPC that teaches you moves. And it's actually an improvement because the NPC in this hub area wants you to test moves on them. And it doesn't hurt them. So then you can finally hit the NPCs in the hub area to test out new weapons and stuff. Something the Dark Souls game should have had for a long time. Apparently the map is going to be similar to the map in the way that it's going to be like a hub and then it's going to branch out from the hub in like a gajillion different directions.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, there's going to be the shortcut porn, as I like to call it, because every Souls game has that. I guess Sekiro, I'm literally just going to call it Ninja Souls. It's going to have that too.
Samurai Souls is better.
Samurai, well, yeah.
He's not a ninja, he is a samurai.
Flipping around with like a super mechanical arm and stuff. He's a ninja.
He is not. He just lost
they were
his
ninjas
arm.
on Ninja Gaiden too, but
Ninja Gaiden Souls.
they have the original Ninja Gaiden on that NES thing on the Switch.
It sucks, doesn't it?
It's so hard to play.
Through that game. Just
Everything feels so different with the analog sticks rather than the D-pad.
Hmm. Silence?
Hello?
What was that?
Forrest? Did he lag out?
He might have. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you one dead Forrest.
I don't know if he can hear us, but
Alright,
we can't
well,
hear you, Forrest.
this is part of the podcast. Congratulations.
Um,
This is the awkward part where me and Robbie have to fill in because usually Forrest is 90% of the talking.
That's fine. I actually wanted to talk about one thing, although... Oh! So, I finally showed my brother this thing. Well, I haven't showed him yet, but I told him about it this morning. It happened a couple years ago. Oh, Forrest's back. He's actually making noise. So, it happened a couple years ago. I don't know if anybody remembers it. I think PewDiePie did a whole big segment on it, and like in a bunch of his videos, he talked about it. But it's BitConnect.
The fuck is BitConnect?
You never heard about that?
Mike watches
Oh,
PewDiePie.
dude, it was this big thing. Like it was a new cryptocurrency coming out or something like that. And they literally found someone on the street and they hired him and they were like, you just need to go up on stage and be enthusiastic. So what this dude did is he walked up on stage and the very first like 10 seconds is him going, hey, hey, hey. And then like silence. And then he goes, hey, hey, hey. And then a little more silence. And he goes, what's up? And then he just BitConnect. He literally talks like nothing about the currency. He's just like nothing. He just shouts BitConnect a bunch of times, and then they stole everybody's money.
I
Welcome
think I've heard the BitConnect memes before.
Oh, they're beautiful. I love them, and I just got reminded of them the other day, and now I can't stop.
So Discord kicked me the hell out
Nice.
on my
Beautiful.
computer.
Hmm.
Pretty sure my mic quality sucks ass now because I'm talking on my phone. I'm gonna try to remedy that in a second here. Let's see if I can get this to work. But I was literally mid-sentence. How was I talking about? I don't know when I cut out for you guys. Hello?
I'm not sure. It just kind of got quiet and then stayed quiet.
You're back. What's up?
Mike's a little behind.
No, I noticed. I was just saying. He said hello, so I was just saying, you're back. What's up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, good. I'm just gonna switch to the Turtle Beach for the moment until my computer decides to not be an ass. How annoying. I finally got my computer set up, my mic quality was good, and now it's shit again.
Alright, I'm back.
Holy shit.
Probably loud.
Yeah.
Jesus, what was that change in? Alright.
I need you to take your mic, Forrest, throw it across the room, and
I
then
did.
talk to me.
I just tossed it back.
How
Alright,
did
hey,
you-
good thing. I might be able to just connect back again to the Discord on PC, so let's give that a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that working?
Yeah?
Yes.
Good lord, the fuck. Alright. Well, I'll just keep this on and as a backup in case my computer shits itself again. Anyway, what I was talking about before I freaking got knocked off of Discord
BitConnect.
was
Mm-hmm.
let's see. I was gonna go into Resident Evil 2. I don't know if you guys ever
I saw the teaser was only playable for like 30 minutes, and that's it. And like
yes,
nobody
I
could
actually
play it
wanna talk
again.
about that. What do you guys think about that crap?
I didn't like it because there's no way you're going to experience everything in the teaser in 30 minutes.
But they're trying to get you hyped for the game, Robbie.
Yeah, but that teaser probably isn't in the game, so all that stuff that you missed, you're never going to find again. Unless if you look it up on YouTube and someone actually finished it.
Which all it ended up being was that people made like 10 million different fake accounts.
Oh, really?
You know what? Yes, people just made like a bunch of fake accounts to in order to play it multiple times. So in the end, it didn't matter.
Ding, ding, window sound.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to fix my stuff. No, look, the important thing is that this remake is bringing back tofu mode. That's what's important. You guys know what that is? Special unlockable mode. It was in the original Resident Evil 2 where you got to play as a giant walking tofu.
Well, there's also like the reason why I say that is like at least in the Resident Evil, was it Resident Evil 7? Was that the last one to come out?
Yes.
The mannequin finger had no use, but people like spent months before the game came out trying to figure out its use, like finishing the game 20 times to try and figure it out. But then the developers were like, "Yeah, it doesn't do anything." I don't even think it did anything in the game, unless if it was like a key.
I don't know.
Like that
Resident
stuff
Evil
makes
7 was awesome.
that stuff makes me feel good about the game. Whenever you release a 30-minute trailer, then no, I don't like.
It's not a 30-minute trailer, it's a demo.
It's a 30-minute demo.
I mean, you can technically beat the demo if you like go super fast, but then you're not appreciating anything in the demo.
Exactly. You don't have enough time to appreciate any.
I mean, it's extremely gory. I've seen footage of the demo, and it's like really gory, and like there's a whole like you shoot a zombie in the leg, their leg goes off. You shoot him in the arm goes off. You shoot him in the head can explode, or the jaw will pop off. Like where you shoot them, body parts fly. You know, it actually is like kind of like better. You know how like in the old PS2 days they tried to do that, where it's like, oh, you shoot him there, it's gonna explode. But it was just like a bunch of red JPEGs, more or less.
You mean Call of Duty World at War?
Now we have like that, only a little bit, only 10 times better, because now we have the technology to do it. So that actually looks really cool. Also, this remake is in third person, but it's being made in the Resident Evil 7 engine. So they reworked that engine to work in third person and stuff. So, you know, it's commendable on that end. It's actually pretty neat. What's next? The whole Pinkerton situation.
What is that?
Pinkertons? I haven't
Yeah,
heard that since I played Red Dead 2.
The Red Dead 2, a Swedish security company named Pinkerton Consulting and Investigations sent a cease and desist to Take-Two because they use Pinkertons in the game so much.
Huh.
Wait.
So,
Wait.
a Swedish company
Is suing because
because
Rockstar
they use their names.
used
They want rights.
Pinkerton,
Some
but
money.
that was the name of the...
I know. It's more
was the
historically
name of
accurate. It's
the
nothing to do
game.
with the Swedish company, but they're trying. In fact, it's funny. Apparently, this Swedish company has also tried to sue like people in BioShock Infinite and like Deadwood, the TV show, and like anyone who says Pinkerton, they try to sue.
I don't see it going anywhere then.
No, it's not. They're still trying though.
Ooh, how are the lawsuits against Fortnite doing?
Oh, I actually don't know. I didn't keep up with
Oh
that.
yeah, about the dance thing.
Yeah, all the stolen dances.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's still in court. Maybe I haven't heard anything about that per se. Oh, did you mess around with the Red Dead's Battle Royale mode?
Not yet. I've been waiting to.
People were saying that apparently that
They have a battle royale mode.
Yeah, it's out already.
Yes. They were saying that it some people who played it said it was better because it's not as big.
Yeah, it's like 30 players max, I think.
32.
Yeah, 32, because
32.
Posse's of 4.
And
Whatever.
it's just like the map just slowly goes in, and there's already like a central area. Ooh, excuse me, you know, and it's interesting. But I don't know how that works with like the weird auto aim and shit for Red Dead, because Red Dead's not built around that like at all. So I'm actually interested to see your impressions of that if you play it, because
I love Cowboy Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, from what we have played in Red Dead when we were online doing Posse shit, when you get into a shootout with like another team, it's just hell.
It's just auto aim.
But it doesn't always auto aim though, of course.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, dude, I've played VR chat Cowboys and Indians.
What are you?
I
talking
haven't
about?
even played VR chats,
I don't know.
Cowboys,
I'm
and
really
Indians.
exhausted.
I haven't even played the fucking bank robbing map on VR chat, Robbie. What the
I haven't
fuck?
either. I've just seen videos. That's why I know about it.
All right, hold on. I got a little bit
Yeehaw.
more news.
The thing
This is
I've been
really-
playing on VR chat a ton is Murder. You know, like Gmod Murder. Only
The
you can,
old-fashioned murder.
only you
Why do
can,
that?
only you can
When you-
shoot a gun through walls. So like,
That seems broken.
Yeah, why do that whenever you could play Gmod Murder?
Yeah, Gmod's just better
No.
overall. Anyone who says Gmod is dead is just a fool.
We should all get tabletop.
we already have tabletop.
No, you and I do, but like if we get Forrest and Josh and everybody get tabletop, we can play D&D campaigns and record that shit.
Well, that's something interesting to think about in the
What's
future.
tabletop?
Tabletop
Just saying.
simulator.
All right, hey, got some more news, boys.
Okay.
This one is shit. So GameStop is canceling Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation 4 Pro orders. So
Whoa, wait, what?
GameStop is
No, you don't have to repeat yourself. I meant that sarcastically. Like, why? Why are they doing that?
Oh, well. Listen to this bullshit. So people pre-ordered, Sony released a limited edition version of the PlayStation 4 Pro that had like a bunch of the Kingdom Hearts characters on it and shit. And you could only pre-order it from GameStop. That was the only place you can get it from US and Canada. But people just kept getting emails and stuff saying that, hey, your pre-order is not going to happen. Here's a $25 gift card certificate.
25?
And the reason was, well, first, the email kept saying that it's out of stock, which doesn't really make sense. You pre-ordered it. Then it clarified the account that was sending these messages and said that GameStop oversold on the pre-orders. So since they
How do you-
oversold the pre-orders,
how do you
what
do
is
that?
You don't turn it off in time. You don't put a limit on it.
Oh,
They oversold it, so they actually didn't have as many PS4 Pros as
so rather
you know,
than giving
said they
everybody
did.
from a certain date back, they just cut them all.
Yep.
That's fine because
And-
GameStop's going out of business anyway.
So, well, this is a bunch of bullshit, is what this is. I'd be pissed off. Everyone else is pissed off. So it's like you're getting a fucking $25 coupon. I guess that's great, but no one's gonna.
F
use
that!
against
I would just want my money back at that point. If I paid like $300, if I had my pre-order paid off for this PS4 with Kingdom Hearts 3 and you get a $25 coupon, then no.
I'm pretty sure you get a refund. You get a refund and a $25 coupon. I'd still be mad though, because I'd be looking forward to it. It comes with the game, Robbie. You get the PS4
No, I get
Pro,
it.
you get the game and everything. So now you don't get that. That sucks.
Yeah, I'd be pretty livid.
So
Good thing I didn't care about it.
Another notch in GameStop's shitty belt that it shit that it does.
I just said they're going out of business, so it's fine.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, we can talk about this now, I guess. Japan's getting a Kingdom Heart themed hotel rooms. We're getting hotel rooms themed after Kingdom Hearts. And there is keyholes and keys that are keyblades.
Oh.
So
I think I saw that before, but that's nothing because New York has
to unlock the doors.
that's nothing. New York has a Tim Burton themed bar.
What the hell does that entail? Like, how does that work, Robbie?
It's literally like the drinks are Tim Burton themed, like all of the movies that he's made, from Edward Scissorhands the whole way to like Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice, and like there's a guy that runs around dressed as Beetlejuice, and like characters are all over the bar.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is Beetlejuice gonna make me sing the song when I'm eating?
I don't know. My friend has a picture of him outside smoking a cigarette with her, so
Is there a Is there a brothel across the street and he walks to it?
I have no idea. My favorite bar to go to is in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh shit.
It's called the 8-Bit Bar, and the walls are just lined with arcade machines that you can
You know
play
what-
for free.
You know what this means though? That means like this hotel's gonna have like Goofy and shit in there. Characters probably. What the? Was that supposed to be Goofy?
Yeah, fuck off. I'm tired.
Oh. Oh shit. So Mike, a little bit of news for you. Since you haven't said anything the entire podcast. In fact, I'm not even sure if you're awake still.
Die.
So the Fate Stay Night movie, Heaven's Feel,
Out.
yeah, it's out. Apparently, it's like one of the most successful anime movies. Like,
It has a sex scene in it.
okay, what?
That's why.
Excuse me?
It has a sex scene in it. That's why.
But who?
Borderline hentai.
Why? Why? Whatever.
Haven't you seen? Haven't I sent like the light novel sex scenes from
I
Fate
don't
to you
wanna-
before? I know I've sent them to Robbie.
Would that be? Wait, what? When?
I sent you like a dump of them. I sent you like a dump of them.
Why are you talking about?
I don't remember.
Because Fate has a bunch of sex in it.
But would that still
Yeah,
be?
no
Would that still be considered
Lord.
ecchi, or would that be hentai at that point?
Hentai. I mean,
It's
I'm pretty sure
hentai.
he's straight up like just. If I'm right, I don't know what the
Oh
sex
my
scenes
God,
and titles,
shut up.
but if I have to assume, he just straight up fucked Sakura. So
Oh my god.
Have you seen the
Okay.
Baki sex scene?
no.
Me
That
neither.
shit's crazy.
Hello, sir.
Random Aussie
What?
joins the.
Hello, sir. He's talked like 2 or 3 times before. Have you guys not been paying
I did
attention?
not hear him at all. I was too busy.
Wow.
Oh,
be
I'm
like that.
sorry.
Let's get to the actual news story. We got completely off topic. The whole thing I was trying to tell you is that there you can win a signed Heavensville pizza tray because Pizza Hut's collaborating with the movie.
Wait, what? I want this.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a Pizza Hut tray. It's in Japan. But I have a picture of it. It's cool looking. It's just literally a big flat pizza tray and it's got like Heavensville written on it. So
I'm gonna go die now.
cool. Interesting.
I'm gonna go die now.
Here, I'm gonna send this in the Discord because
Boris has taken.
I need to wake you up.
Boris has taken the
What?
thing I wanted from me. I'm going to go die now.
What? No. I'm sending this in the chat. Check this shit out. Check
Good.
this out.
Gonna die now. Boris has taken something I wanted away from me, Robbie.
I didn't take the Pizza Hut tray away from you. I just gave you the cold hard facts.
You sent me 2 B figures as well?
They're 2B figures and they are new. These are apparently $80, Mike.
I
Look
should
up-
have gotten fucking the original one that came out with the game, but you see, I didn't manage to pre-order it in time because I was doing bad at my college class, and I told myself that I had to fucking pass my class in order to get it, you know, like as a reward system for myself. And by the time that I got my grade back up to a 98, which was like a week, they'd sold out, and I was depressed.
Well, you can pre-order this figure.
How big are they?
$71, I think.
How big?
Or-
I said size.
Oh, how big? I don't know. I'd have to look up the
The
article.
biggest of titties.
I like how they included 2P, or whatever the hell her name is, which
Yes,
is like,
that weird off-model color.
yeah, the one that's
If
reverted.
anyone doesn't know 2B, it's a character from Nier Automata.
Excuse me, I could include major spoilers here. It isn't
Hey, guys.
actually
Me
too.
and
not.
Automata?
Do not. We're just looking at a figure.
Hey guys,
Yes, I'm.
I think I'm gonna have to check out of this one early.
Ooh, Robbie's
Yeah,
out.
this one early. You that tired?
I'm exhausted.
Well, I mean, how long have you been going so far?
43, 44.
Come on, boy,
Okay,
you can
I
handle
made
it
it
for a
through.
little bit
No,
longer.
I made it through 3/4 of it.
Come
I
on,
can't.
you can make
I'm
it.
dying.
Tired boy. Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, see you later, Robbie.
Alright.
Yo.
Alright.
We'll just replace you.
That's okay. Poop can take my place.
Alright.
Later.
Alright, Rob,
Later.
you dip out.
Later, boy.
Later.
Does this mean we're not gonna have memes
Right,
anymore
Sean.
randomly popping up in the background? That happened the entire like duration of it. So now that Robbie's gone, we can either talk shit or we can just, have him listen to this later.
Man, that Robbie! How dare he?
How dare he dip
That's
out
fine.
early? That's fine.
That means you're just gonna have to talk more.
Alright, I'll talk more.
Hello.
Hi, Poop. How are you?
So Jacob has joined the podcast randomly.
A bit, yeah. He'll be here a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what, Jacob? How was your week? We can talk about your week now. You just joined.
Oh, okay. It was alright. You know how it is. Bored as fuck. Because of no
Hot
school.
as shit.
Yeah, it's hot.
Didn't run into any spiders or snakes or anything.
I killed a few spiders this week, yeah. Some crawling over the
Norm
walls.
for Australia.
Can't be having that. Yeah. Can't be having walls. Can't be having walls on my spiders. Can't be having
Yeah.
spiders on my walls.
Yep. That's why Australia is, it's beautiful, but
But
I
it's
also
deadly.
just don't want to die. Like, I feel like I'd be the guy who get off the tarmac at the airport and like immediately get bit by like a rattlesnake or something.
Ow.
I don't even know what kind of snakes you
You'll
have.
be fine. Don't worry about it.
That you say I'd be fine, but I'm the one who's unlucky. That kind of shit finds me.
Damn. Boris, how much more news do you have?
I think I'm almost out of news.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought like maybe we were only halfway. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I think I'm pretty much out of news now.
Damn.
I mean, we can talk a little bit more about. I actually forgot some sections of my own week. I actually went out and I just bumped my computer. I hope that don't mess anything up.
You're good.
I actually went and was trying to look for manga to read, something to read.
Okay.
And I actually started reading a Korean manga, or they're called manhwa, I believe.
Manhwa, yes.
Manhwa?
Manhwas.
So I ended up reading one out of curiosity because people were saying it was really good. So now I've caught up completely to what's currently translated anyway in English. Not really. I'm pretty sure the series might be farther than
You should
what's
start watching that slime anime. What are you doing, Forrest? You're slacking out here, mate.
But I caught up to a series called The Breaker. I don't know if anybody's heard of that.
Nope.
Heard of it at all? I didn't hear your response.
I said nope.
I have not.
Okay. Do you know the history's strongest disciple, Kenichi?
No, I don't.
I'm asking Mike.
Should I?
No.
No,
Did we?
jeez, nobody knows series. It's a martial arts anime. That's basically what this manhwa reminded me of. It's a martial arts manga. The art's great. And I guess I can give the general plot. I don't like if anyone wants to read it, go read it. But I'm gonna give like a basic plot of it. So basically, martial artists have their own secret super society.
Ooh.
The whole world is controlled by martial artists.
Okay, yeah, that's realistic.
Well, I shouldn't say martial artists per se, just like super strong people. And,
Nah,
they're super
money.
strong through martial arts. Like they're super strong and can do all kinds of crazy shit.
Come on, we all know money rules the world.
Well, they're basically the mafia. Only if the mafia was like everywhere. Completely.
Only if
And,
the
like, the world
mafia was like
governments-
everywhere. United everywhere is what you have to say.
Whatever. It's basically like that. It's awesome. It's really cool. So, I mean, if anyone wants to read something that's really cool and interesting, read The Breaker. It's freaking rad. It's rad as shit. The art is great. I mean, not like Berserk or Vagabond levels of art, but it's still pretty damn good. It's pretty good art. Better than Baki. Better than Baki the Grappler. That art just kind of scares me a little bit. Not in a good way. Not like a horror manga. Like I don't know what I'm looking at half the time.
Okay.
So there's that. I don't know quite what to talk about at the moment, especially since Robbie dipped. So
Why? Did you have stuff you specifically needed to tell Robbie?
Huh? Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to maybe talk to Robbie about.
Say it now.
Don't
It's
worry,
fine.
on the replacement.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. So, Jacob,
Yes.
I forget what I was going to talk about. Hold on a minute. Back to yes, I actually write all my things down in a memo list on my phone. Not,
Okay.
you know, dumb.
That's
Oh,
smart,
I was going
but
to talk
not
about
good.
oh crud, playing Magic the Gathering online and stuff on the computer and that.
Hmm.
If you were interested in doing it, you said you were interested, but I wasn't sure if you were really interested in it.
I mean, it's on my PC right now.
There you go. Good. So Magic the Gathering Arena is still going strong.
Doing more than strong.
Well, it's never gonna. The problem is there's right now there's two programs for Magic the Gathering that's online. There's Arena, and then there is Magic the Gathering Online. And I mean, I feel like it's getting bad where like Wizards really taking priority with Arena and not anything else. And it's even starting to affect the real life card game. But I'll get into that in a second. But Magic the Gathering Online is it's always going to be around as long as Arena doesn't cater to any other format other than Standard, which if nobody's familiar with that, Standard is the Magic the Gathering format where sets come in and rotate out and everything else. But Magic the Gathering Online, which is the other game other than Arena, you can do Commander, you can do Pauper, you can do Modern, you can do Legacy, you can play anything you want, which is why people are still playing Magic the Gathering Online, honestly, because Arena's better.
Okay.
Honestly, Arena has a lot, like, functions better and runs
I've
better.
seen that it has animations and shit in it.
Well, the animations I could care less about. It just runs better. The problem is that it just doesn't have any other format, like variety at all. The card pool is limited in that sense, which was what they want, but it's just not, it's not my cup of tea sometimes whenever I don't want to play Standard only. That's very limiting. But they actually made it was funny enough, I think it was this week.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell how focused they are on that game because Wizards made ruling changes on real life cards to make the cards easier to use in the game.
Well, it's like I said, they probably will add the other game modes in time. They're advertising the shit out of it right now, which means that they've made enough money off of it to just push it. They also keep saying it's only in beta.
You know what was funny? I think I watched one of the advertisements for that, and it's like, no one will know what you're like, but everyone in the world will know if you're a champion of Magic the Gathering, and that's just not fucking true. That's a lie. You shouldn't get people's hopes up. I don't even know who, like, I'm into Magic the Gathering. I don't know who the hell the current champion is. I couldn't give two shits. And so they are really pushing it. I just don't want it to affect the actual card game. I mean, it already has technically because, a little bit of controversy surrounding them is that the card quality, like the card stock, is not the greatest, and some other issues have come up and stuff when it comes to the actual paper, card game itself. But, I don't want them to mess with cards just to make it more convenient in the game. There's a card that would allow you to do an effect. It had a may in front of it. You may do this whenever this happened.
Okay.
Which has, which they
Sounds interesting.
changed. They changed the card rolling so that there's no may anymore. You have to do what the card does. And I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot probably to some people, but there are strategic reasons that you may not want to use the effect on the card. And that just kind of takes it away. And it's all because Arena was actually having issues where effects and triggers were trying to load, and it has to do them in a specific order. because Magic the Gathering has something called the stack, which is where effects will go on a stack and happen, in the correct order and succession, and the order matters as well. And the game's trying to load these effects in order, and it would get hung up on so many effects, and it would take a very long time for it to process all these effects, and the game would think that you're stalling.
Okay.
And people were actually stalling out of matches because the game would take so long to load effects on the stack, which is not good. That's not something that should ever happen. So they're trying to change cards, which is not good. You shouldn't do that, but they're changing it for the fact that now also you have to choose. The thing is, these stack effects, the effect comes up and then someone has to choose whether or not they want the effect to happen, which adds on to how much time it takes for each effect to load and go in the stack. So that's why it would end up not working. So they're trying to cut it out so the game just goes boom, 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 boom. All the effects are done without any input from the player, even though the card will make it so you have to choose. So I don't think that's a good thing. They shouldn't be messing with the cards for that. I mean, it's a lot easier in paper. You just say, I don't want to, or I do. Done. But the game's trying to follow the rules so closely. It just doesn't work out that way whenever it's trying to process it. So I feel like that's a little bit of a flaw on the game's part, and I feel like because Magic the Gathering Online itself has a function where you can just accept all of the triggers on the stack, and it just does it. It still takes a bit, but you can just choose to not, just let them happen and stuff. So I feel like they could maybe implement that in Arena. I know I just went on a tangent and it probably didn't make much sense at all, but just wanted to bring that up. I don't think that Wizards of the Coast is a great company. It's a great company, but then it got bought by Hasbro, and a lot of things, a lot of decisions they've been making, unfortunately, have been leaning more towards the making more money and not really making more of a quality product. Unfortunately, and I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not, but that's just my 2 cents. So, Mike, did you want to talk about something? Because I kind of just took up that whole
No, I'm good.
20 minutes talking.
Just
here.
chilling, dude.
There's nothing you want to talk about. Come on. Replacement Robbie, do you have anything to input?
How's the snow? How's the weather?
Oh,
it sucks.
Sucks. Okay, so this week, yeah. Get ready for this shit. So this week, it started off with ice, snow, and it was like negative 14 Celsius.
Yeah, I went into the negatives pretty far.
Well,
So
it was
after
single
that-
digits for us, but it's negative 14 Celsius. It was bad. So after that, though, we had a day where it was 6 Celsius and raining for 2 days straight.
That sounds pretty fucked up.
So all the snow disappeared, and then yesterday
turned on
into
ice.
today, it's now back down to negative 11 Celsius.
Yeah. Oh no! You forgot the part where it went up to. Oh yeah, I guess you did say 6 Celsius. It went up to the 40s and that.
Yeah, that was 6
Or
Celsius.
Fahrenheit. I know he uses Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
I'm converting it for the world.
Oh, you're so great. Thanks for converting it. So yeah, it went up. It melted everything, only for everything to freeze again.
In fact, right now on my phone, it says negative 11 Celsius feels like negative 17 Celsius.
You gotta love that wind chill
Yeah,
that adds on the
that's
more.
fucked up.
Yeah, it is windy. I don't mind cold weather too much. I mean, this weather is usually ridiculous, even so. But still, the wind makes it 10 times worse. It's just because the cold air is
Yeah.
just blowing in your damn face. And roads, Jacob, roads will just shut. We'll have snow on sides of
So you can't
roads,
go
and I mean,
anywhere?
literally, I had to go to Evansburg today, which I don't think anybody knows where Evansburg is at, but
Wow,
I had to
Forrest, just
drive
Dawson
to work
us.
today, and I went through a back road that we had to slow down because we couldn't see anything because the wind was blowing a snowdrift just across the road, and it's just a giant powder of white. You couldn't see anything because the wind was blowing so hard. So I mean, weather sucks in Pennsylvania. It's all over the damn place. Everyone gets sick. It goes from, warm, like warmish, to negative degrees. Just, it's crappy. It's pretty crappy. Got anything else for me? Replacement for Robbie.
Any games you're looking forward to that coming out soon?
I'm glad you asked, Jacob. See, look at this. We didn't need Robbie in the first place. We got Jacob
That's
over here.
mean.
He's just adding to like the freaking.
See, this
conversation.
is all you need to know about Forrest, right? Like, he'll roast you behind your back, just for laughs.
Damn straight I will. It's because I expect you guys to do that to me all the time.
We don't, though.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
Forrest,
never
go
Never
on.
like you, Forrest.
I'm looking forward to Smash DLC. I'll tell you that much. For free. Looking forward to Sekiro coming out. Sekiro. God, I can't say that word. Lord. I mean, other than that, Devil May Cry 5 is on my radar of
Oh,
games that I'm wanting to get. I don't know if it's gonna come out first on Xbox or not, but
Great question.
It might, dude.
well, it had its demo first on Xbox.
But
Suppose. Yeah.
we've
What?
made it over an hour, by the way.
Oh, I mean,
I also just
Alright.
wanted to point out that I have like 40 minutes till I have to go to work.
oh, well.
Um,
So, I mean, I feel like we had a pretty good podcast number.
No,
4.
no, if you still have more shit to talk about.
No, I was just
yeah,
gonna talk
I
about
got
Devil
a
May Cry
question.
5. Go
Alright.
ahead.
What's your opinion on Jump Force? Do you reckon it'll die real quick?
Jump
Mm,
Force is gonna be a trash fire.
Wow.
Alright, cool. I just wanted your opinion.
Look, I had high hopes. Okay, I had high hopes.
I mean,
for
I
this.
played the beta. It was alright. For like the 2 hours that it was there.
Look, no matter how, hold on. I'm sorry if I'm here. I'm going over to my PS4
Eight
games.
kilometers
and
away from the mic.
pulling out my I went away from the mic. Pulling out my copy of J-Star's Victory Verses. Okay.
Oh god, you have that?
That's
I
gross.
have that. I'm not.
What are you
buying
doing with your
it.
life, Forrest? There.
The terrible, like this game, they just turned it up to like it looks like just a poopier version of that game of J-Stars.
Yeah,
They try to
but
make everything realistic. I
prioritizing-
don't want Goku to have realistic hair.
why not?
Why are my Japanese anime characters fighting next to an American flag? Who's this game for?
I don't know, weebs?
Have you heard fucking Sasuke's like voice and quotes in it? Like what he says? That shit's gross. Like, that just ain't how he speaks. No.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean,
yeah.
if number one, J-Star's Victory Versus had one thing against it. Its fighting was not that great. All right, I'm gonna be truthful. It's fighting like
If you really think about it, though, is any anime adaptation game good?
yes,
Mm,
yes, they are. I will introduce you to a lot of games on my show now if you want to debate that.
All right,
okay.
hit us with
The,
it.
Yeah, hit us
the
with it.
Naruto Storm games are competent, good, fun games.
Competent, good, fun games until you get into a game and they spam the same shit constantly and you just die.
I didn't say online was good. I said
We're talking about the fighting aspect,
Alright.
Forrest.
and playing with friends is good in the Storm games.
Yeah,
They're fun.
not
The
online match.
Budokai games. Budokai Tenkaichi game is a fun arcade style game.
Can I wait, Forrest? Can you hold that thought for a second?
What?
I just want to apologize for what just happened.
What did you do?
What happened?
You'll only hear it in the podcast.
What did you do?
Dude,
I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, oh yeah, I was uploading an episode of Smash, wasn't I? I should totally go and get the thumbnail for that. So I went and opened up the video to go start looking for the thumbnail, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's recording the output from my speakers for you guys' fucking audio.
Damn.
So what did it blast some of
All
the
you
bad-
hear is you going, oh!
Oh. The audio messed up?
No, it's just randomly the video played out my speakers, which means that the
Oh.
video played out into
we
the
were talking
podcast.
Talking about anime games. Alright, look, Jacob, there's good anime games, okay? I just don't
Okay,
like to look at Jump
Forrest.
Force quite yet.
Damn.
Jump Force hasn't done anything to impress me. All it did was make most of my favorite
I mean,
anime
it's got-
characters look ugly
It's
because
got
they have to look like real
Boruto,
life.
right? It's got Boruto. Naruto's son.
Alright, if we can manage to make some of
Let's go
the,
Boruto's
It
dad.
looks disgusting.
if we can manage, and Boruto's dad, if we
It
can
looks like
manage to
straight out of a
make,
condom.
if we can manage to make some of the MMORPGs though, that are in fucking anime, that would be fun. That's my
They
opinion.
already
Oh,
made
yeah.
a Sword Art Online game.
No, not Sword Art
They made
Online.
It's bad.
There's multiple of them.
They made multiple
It's
Sword Art
trash.
Online games.
But I mean, like, I don't mean Sword Art Online games, Forrest. I mean, like, okay,
I knew what you
fucking,
meant.
like, if they made Yggdrasil from Overlord, that'd be fun. If they
So what you're
made
saying-
the
what you're
MMO
saying is
from,
you want to be a protagonist in an isekai story.
not really,
If you
but
think about it, a Sword Art Online game that was actually a Sword Art Online game would be fun as fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
But not the trash they're trying to do
not
now.
the
but
trash
that ain't
PS4
it.
or PS4 game that came out that was just terrible.
There's multiple of them, Forrest.
yeah.
There's like 5 of them
God.
now.
Oh God, why?
Yeah, you're only just now catching on to the story, mate.
Why? Why would you make so many games? Bleh. You know what needs more games? Okay,
What?
we need some. God damn it, Yu Yu Hakusho needs some damn love.
Is there any Gintama games?
I
Mm,
don't know.
don't think so.
I mean,
No.
I'm sure there are. We don't have a lot of games don't get shipped over here now. Like American, like games that actually came to North America. I don't know.
Okay, you want to know a good anime adapted?
Yeah.
I know a great anime adapted game. You ready for this?
Hit us with it.
It's called Fate Grand Order, and it makes me want to commit suicide, which is perfect
That's a
because
good
that's
thing,
that's the
huh?
Fate aesthetic right there.
That's-
Depression and wanting to die.
That's the aesthetic.
My gotchas never get me anything good.
Oh my god, you mobile games are always terrible. I just can't.
It's
play them.
not bad though. It's just the problem with FGO is
They
that
brought out,
you don't
they
have
brought
anything
out
else
a
to do.
Sword Art Online mobile game.
oh my
I-
god.
No. Just stop.
Just thought I'd let you
I'll
know.
tell this much. Jacob, there every single mobile, like every single anime mobile game that I've ever played or looked at sucks. I can
Wow.
say that
Yeah.
much.
You haven't looked at FGO then?
No,
I
I
have.
haven't, but it doesn't look like it's not something
I
that I
have.
want to.
It
probably
looks
get
like
into.
trash. No
It's pain.
thanks.
It's pain and suffer.
Well, I mean, if you're suffering, it's probably not the best.
Said I'm suffering though is because I never get anything good.
You never get those
Is
rare
this,
drops.
is this podcast just gonna have a million fucking Discord noises?
At the moment,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I can't get it to shut the hell up.
No, but like for N.
Oh no, no. On my end it wouldn't. You can hear them through Force's mic though.
How do I turn off Discord sounds?
Well, you see, when I start up OBS, it automatically mutes everything.
See, I can't do that, so I'd like to know how if there's a way to do that.
I
You
just want to
Discord?
do
Podcast,
internet
I
so I
get
can
taught how
start
to do
playing
things.
PlayStation
channel.
with you guys more.
Ha! Did I do it?
I
Well,
don't know why, but I've been craving Blackout recently, but I haven't played it.
dude, you should ask, man. I'm fucking blackout.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty?
but you're always busy. Yeah,
I'll
Wait.
play some Call of Duty with you.
we can all play together.
We'll make a day of it.
Hell yeah!
But I should get
Are
some
you- Are
food.
you gonna be free this upcoming weekend? Wink, wink.
It's already the weekend. Wink, wink.
Next weekend, he means.
No, not even next weekend. It'd be the weekend after next weekend.
What?
Yeah.
Or no.
It'd be next weekend, you
next
dingus.
weekend. You don't shush up, man.
When
Okay,
Mike
I'm
knows Forrest's schedule better than Forrest does.
I'm gonna yell it.
I'm not tired anymore. I'm just hungry. I just want food.
You usually work night shifts, so now you're
I
awake.
just want food.
I mean,
Isn't this shit meant to be
did not
ended
like
by now?
Robbie
What's
did.
happening?
Me and Jacob will take over the podcast.
Oh yeah, because I can just leave, you know.
Jacob could
Ew.
replace you.
He's the one recording it.
Yeah, I'm the one recording it. I can just up and leave, right? Like I can just stand up and leave. I don't need to be here.
Alright, well, I mean,
We don't want you here anyway, and damn.
Oh wow.
I'm
want
joking.
to do an outro for this? I think we're good. At this
Are we?
point.
Or did you get through your news
I got through all the news that I could think of.
that you could think?
Before
You have a
Robbie already
list.
tipped That
I've
traitorous
been Robbie's replacement.
butthole.
Thank you for joining. You know,
Yeah,
as
so
Robbie's
look-
replacement.
Hey, look forward to more Smash uploads and more Pokemon uploads.
Look forward to
um,
more Jacob because he's a good villain,
Yes.
the best.
And unfortunately, until a certain point, a lot of our Smash and Pokemon uploads are going to have that issue
No, Forrest, they're almost done.
with the resolution. I know, but they're going to have a couple
We
more.
have 2 more episodes of Smash, and we have 2 more episodes of Pokemon, and that's it.
And look forward to
Wow,
the
okay,
very
those-
rare occurrence of me.
Those next couple episodes are going to have, unfortunately, resolution and frame drop issues, which we are going to fix. So
I kind of know how to fix it already. Don't worry.
So there you go.
I'm worried.
Look forward to more from us. I think Robbie's still doing the Super Smash, the Super Mario 64 thing.
Is he?
Well, at least from what I remember, he's still doing it. So
Somebody
we'll
needs to
see.
get on his ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd be get frustrated too. His computer did shut off while he was recording. And
Make him edit.
you can't edit something when the video's been lost, Mike.
Make him edit. I'm sure he has footage though. He just needs to edit it.
All right. So until podcast number 5.
Till podcast number 5. What do you mean? They'll hear from us before then.
Which just, you know what I mean, okay? Until the next podcast.
Catch you later.
Later.
Catch you later,
Damn.
alligator. Poi poi. Your boy.